All right. Welcome everyone to the Monday night, April 11th wine opportunity call. Wine ambassador. If this is your first time on this call, I'm so glad you're here. And I just want to welcome you all and be sure to thank the person that invited you here because, wow, we have an opportunity for you guys to build side gig, full-time gig, and financial freedom all right here with this amazing wine club. As you know, we're all of our wines come out of Napa, Sonoma counties of California. And we're just excited to be able to market this product in the arena that we get to do it in. And being led by two amazing people that are joining us on this call tonight, one of which you're going to hear from, but we have both Tanya Rickard, our compliance officer, keeping us all in line. Whoop, whoop. So excited she's here tonight. And then we have our one and only, our CEO, Rory Rickard. Rory, what do we got to share with everybody tonight?
We have some fun stuff to share. I'm going to, before I go into this, I'm just going to take a breath because we've all been together. We've got a lot of leadership. Stacy's out here, Niall's out here, obviously, and Sheila was out here. We had a lot of people are out here, and then Joel, hopefully we can make it to the next one. And anyway, we had a lot of people out here, and it's been just freaking overwhelming beginning to hang with everybody. And a lot of our leadership are going to be in Waikiki with Tanya and I, and babe, it's like in 2 months. 2 months. So overwhelmed with just love and just everything that's here. And it was so good to see everybody that came out for our time out here. Dell, I see you on there. Mike Campbell is out here. Anyway, you guys, we have a great opportunity here. I'm just going to go over Wine Ambassador. We are a big, huge, happy family. And how can you not be happy with wine, right? But we are an amazing family. We get to share our brands, our wines that are made by incredible winemakers out in Napa and Sonoma Valley. And they literally make our wine. It's in our wine warehouse. It goes from there to bottling and then around the corner to our shipping warehouse to your door. Nobody else touches it. There's no other middlemen. There's no other distribution points. So it allows us to deliver a fine quality, pure wine that is not tampered with additives. It is made the right way. It takes several years to make a bottle of wine the right way with no additives or no artificial sulfites. We have natural occurring sulfites in our wines. And that's happens in the natural process of wine. Wines out there in the grocery store or the liquor store that you may think are great, and they might even have a good price point on them that makes you think they're great, have additives in them. 85% of the world, 85% of the US, is controlled by conglomerates. They buy up small boutique wines and take something that's a great art form and they cheapen it. They make it better for the dollar, and they can tweak additives that they don't have to put on any type of a label to make a wine beverage, but it's not the true wine. They can kick them out in months versus the years they really take to make. Ours are made with love and passion over those years. And when people try a true fine wine, it's really awesome because your body likes it, right? There's a difference. You're not going to get the headaches from the artificial sulfites and so forth. And a true fine wine is what really gives you the health benefits. So that's what we get to offer to the world. And we're not selling wine. We're selling Wine of the Month Club memberships, which gives them access to the wine, and we get paid very well for doing so. So what I'm going to do is take you to the comp plan, and I'm going to pull this up here really quick. We have 3 ways to get started. One is just become a customer, and that's what we're attracting. We're trying to bring on as many customers as we can, share this incredible wine to the kitchens of the world, to the homes of the world that need to have a better product. Wine is really a food, and you don't want to have food that's been tampered with. They tamper with our honeys, they tamper with a lot of things, right? And we have true fine wines at an incredible price. For $100, you can get 4 bottles a month. Each of those bottles is worth anywhere from $80 to $120 at that. That's our standard wines. High quality fine wines. Again, they can't go down the street and buy them. They can only buy them as a member of Wine Ambassador. So that's our wine customers and members get access to our wine. We have 3 member levels: Estate, Reserve, and Grand Cru. These all have access to the full comp plan. The only thing different is the discount they get, and our Grand Crus have extra perks with us as marketing partners, mainly because they know what our regular wines are, our standard wines, and they know our Grand Cru level wines, and therefore they're better to represent us as an ambassador when we bring customers in from our global marketing that we do as a company. So we have estate members that's $300, which is the Grand Cru pricing. So all of our member kits, our membership kits, they're not increase in price to cover things. They're part of an acquisition program, and I'm going to cover that. But they are the lowest price possible. And the monthly auto ship, or we call it, the smart ship, is at the Grand Cru pricing. We want our customers to come in and our members to try these wines. And if you like the wines you get every month and you want to order more, you're not going to get more next month. You're going to get different wines next month. But if you like the wines that came to you, and you're probably going to fall in love with several of them, you need to order them through what's called a custom case. When you order a custom case, you get to pick the wines that are in inventory. And we sell out of some of our hot ones very fast. There's a Tanya Pinot Noir that'll be out, Tanya Pinot Grigio that'll come out. It won't last long at all. Last year it was sold out in 45 days. So we have things like that hit, and when they're gone, and the next vintages are coming out. And we're going, we're releasing 28 vintages throughout the year. And these are true vintages. So if you have one of our bottles from last year and you get the next vintage of that same label, it will taste different. It's supposed to taste different. The mineral and the rainfall and all those things that create that grape that then creates the wine are different year to year. They're supposed to be. Those punch wines they sell in the store will taste the same no matter what year they are. That's just one of those indications they're making a recipe and kicking it out, right? And that's not the way fine wine's supposed to be. And we get to enjoy year by year and the differences of it. And we can even do a linear taste where you can taste, one of our wines from one year to the next year to the next year. So estate members come in at $300. They get a case of wine, and you can upgrade at any time, pay the difference, and get the difference. So there's no penalty. So you can be an estate member for $300, and then once you get that case of wine and realize how good it is, you can get that second case by bumping up to reserve member. You'll pay the additional $300, get the additional case. And then you can bump up from reserve to Grand Cru for another $600, which is going to give you that incredible 6-bottle Grand Cru collection, which is well worth over $2,500. Those are $500 to $700 bottles of wine, and there's some gems in there that you're just going to love, and you can get access to those as a member in our Grand Cru custom cases. So all that being said, we've got this amazing process and ways to get discounts on those custom cases. So as an estate, you get 10%, reserve 15%, and Grand Crus get 20% off. They also get an exclusive black card, and that gives them access to special things at our events. And also they get access to our harvest event every year, which is September, at Labor Day in September, where we meet out in Napa and go to our vineyards and have an incredible experience with amazing food, amazing wines, of course, and to hang out in our own vineyards and just celebrate what we've done that year and where we're going and everything that we've just been blessed with. You'll hear more about that coming up soon. Tickets will be opened up to Grand Cru members only. Grand Cru members will be able to get one ticket and a +1, no exceptions. Other than that, we do have a non-ship solution for those that don't live in a state that can be shipped wine. And other extremities, that's not the right word. Other extreme measures, we have a thing that we can put people into, and also countries where we're not shipping wine to yet. They can come into our grapevine system and qualify for the entire comp plan. Your instructor or the person that's bringing you here knows about that. So get with the person that brought you here. Thank them. They gave you an amazing opportunity. And I'm glad Tanya's on here today. From our house to yours, Tanya and I are professional marketers. In fact, all the ownership of Wine Ambassador, there's 4 owners that are all professional marketers. And as professional marketers, we know that acquisition costs are real. And so when I go over the compensation structure, realize that on those, on the starter packs, we pay you richly. The company is losing money to give that amazing wine out there and give you the commission, because we know you're putting a lot of time in and explaining things and getting them to our calls. We want to make sure you're heavily rewarded, because you're going to be working with them to grow. And the more you put into them and help them grow, the more you're going to make. This is basically a simple process of, bringing in as many customers to the Wine of the Month Club as you can, bringing on ambassadors to also bring on customers and bring on other ambassadors. And the more of that you do, the more you help them grow, the more we make. And again, very lucrative. I'm going to go down here. There's 5 ways to get paid. Before I go to that, I was talking about Tanya and I, we're professional marketers, but we own lead generation companies. We're very good at it. And from our family to yours, we're willing to supply you and fund your marketing to build this with us as a partner. Corporate office doesn't get paid. We don't get paid like other corporate offices. We get paid the same way you do, building it in the field. It was really important to us that we have something like that, so it would be really lucrative. In the, what are we in now, 4 or 5 years old? We haven't changed the comp plan once, other than to enhance it. And we're not going to cut our own pockets unless it cuts it doesn't make sense. So we protected our income, protected our compensation structure, and built everything around it. So 5 ways to get paid. First and foremost is everybody can get free wine. We want everybody to have free wine. We're ambassadors of wine. We're representing it. You should get your wine for free. So we have some minimum requirements for that. 3 customers ordering a month, your wine is free. And if you just get one that orders, once they've ordered 3 months in a row, or not 3 months in a row, but 3 consecutive or 3 collective months, cumulative months, you get a credit for free wine. So if you have one customer, they order Monday or January, February, March, free wine, right? April, May, June, free wine. So you get wine free every 3 months with just one active ordering customer. You have 2, you get wine for free 2 out of 3 months. 3, you're going to get a credit for free wine every month. And 4 and more, you get paid in the ambassador customer acquisition bonus. And the free wine is for our customers and for our ambassadors alike. Literally, your first 3 customers are worth $1,200 a year. Very lucrative, right? They're paying $100 a month. They're worth a lot to you. And the ambassador customer acquisition bonus, your 4th customer forward and on your ambassadors, you receive a bonus. Now on your customers, you get a $20 bonus on your 4th forward. You've already got free wine. You get your fourth forward, you get $20. And then on your customers and ambassadors that are customers as well, because ambassadors order wine, you get $10 a month. And we have leaders here that have hundreds of customers and ambassador customers. That's 1,000, 2,000. You get the idea, a month, just in that compensation model. That helps build stability. Then we also have the wine starter kits, which is the estate, reserve, and Grand Cru. You get 50% on. And it doesn't matter if they just do it, you don't just get it on the first time they come in, you get it anytime they upgrade as well. So every new ambassador you bring in is worth upwards of $600 to you. And let's go into the fun pay, the long-term pay, the residual pay, which is our binary. You have a left team and a right team. 2 teams, that's what it means. The person that's bringing you in and getting you involved is going to be putting you in one team, and they're going to help you build, right? Let's say it's the left team. And then as you learn how to build that, working with our leads, working with so many other methods we teach you to market, you're going to learn how to do that, and then you can start building your other team. The one team is a team build. Everybody in your team is building. Everybody that's supporting you is helping you build. And then you got to build another team on your own, and you're going to be the leader of that team. And by building that out, creating that binary, you're going to get paid. Based on your qualifications and rank, you're going to get up to 22% of the lesser leg. Every Wednesday, Wine Wednesday at midnight Eastern, the computer takes a snapshot of the volume on your left team, the volume on your right team. Based on your rank and requirement met, you're going to get up to 22% of that lesser leg paid out the following Friday. That's every week. Then we have a check match. So as you're helping your ambassadors build their binary, you're going to get up to 50% of a bonus. It doesn't come from their pay, but it's a bonus on top of that to match their pay to reward you for helping them grow. And we have some leaders here that make a lot more than in their check match than they do in their own binary because they've helped grow those teams successfully. So I'm going to come down here to the just the requirements. Really simple, the 1-star all the way to executive ambassador. Obviously, simple requirements on the personals you bring in on as ambassadors. You don't need to move them out. You just got to do consistent work to really grow this business. But upwards of 10 personals qualifies you all the way on the personal ambassador requirement. Personal customers, we want you to get your wine for free. Have 3 customers. And then the rest is volume requirement. And you got anything from your position down counts as your volume. There's an asterisk on here because you can't have any more than 70% of the required volume from any one leg. So you can't just qualify by your team leg alone. You've got to build the other team. And one of your legs has to have a minimum of 30% of that requirement. That's the only, if you want to say gotcha, it's just a balancing thing. It's not 50-50, it's 70-30. So the more you manage your business, the more you get paid in there. That's the compensation structure. Get with the person that brought you here. Ask them about how you can get access to our marketing to help you grow. Ask them how to get to our trainings. We do trainings throughout the week, but on Wednesdays are wine and dine. Same location here, half hour earlier. We have cooking and pairing of our wines by our members. It's a lot of fun. Guaranteed there's a lot of laughs around it, but you get to experience how fun it is to pair wine and food. That's Wednesdays. And then Saturdays at 9 o'clock Pacific. Is that right? Yeah, 9 Pacific, 10 Mountain, 11 Central, and noon Eastern. We have an hour-long training on how to build your wine business, to talk about how the back office works and how to do ads and all sorts of things. That's every Saturday. And then again, we do this every Monday on an opportunity. All right. God bless everyone. Enjoy your wine and get connected, and let's have a lot of fun sharing a true fine wine with the world. Bye for now.